On the court, ball dribbling, cashing checks. College hoops, beats, pump, breaking necks. GunzPicks in the air, we ain't playing nice. Best rolling, paper stacking, straight ice. Double units fired, man, winners only. Player props hitting, no rolling lonely. Bankroll swole, just stacking that cheddar. Breaking ankles daily, no one do it better. Let's keep dancing, 10 shots fired. Cashing best clips, reloaded, never tired. Have ourselves a day, straight up ballin'. Every show lit, you know we all in. Hit the hardwood, buzzers buzz, call it lit. Numbers crunch, strategy so legit.
Ain't no one do it better than the cheddar of the GUNZPICKS. Oh, yes. And this is why you are watching right now on the Breakin Ankle Show. I am the GunzPicks. I am the host with the most, the point guard of podcasts, and the self-proclaimed CBB GOAT himself. And I'm here on a Friday night to give you the plays that pay the bills for Saturday. And man, the regular season of college basketball is coming to an end. However, we still have to cash checks and we have to make some money. And by God, we're going to be doing here another 2-in-1 night on the Breakin Ankle Show, bringing us to a record of 52-32 on the plays. I got 4 for you tonight, and I can't wait to give it to you. But before I give you the plays, you need to like and subscribe to the GunzPick channel, hit the thumbs up, hit the bell, hit everything to get in the algorithm, all algorithms that YouTube deems fit. And I appreciate all the follows. I appreciate all the likes. I appreciate everything that you guys have been giving out on a daily basis as I give out these plays and give up my time to give you these plays. I appreciate everything. So let's get into the plays. Let's not waste some time. Let's start with the first one here. We're going to the Big East on this one. And we're going UConn versus Providence in Amica Mutual Pavilion in Providence, Rhode Island. It is 12 p.m. tip-off on this game. And we look at the statistical analytics on this game. UConn does have the edge, right? They're 14th in offensive efficiency, 113th in defensive efficiency, going against a Providence team that is 75th in offensive efficiency and 130th in defensive efficiency. Now you got to look at the advantage here for Providence. Three-point shooting is their advantage. They're 81st in the country in three-point percentage, and they're going against a UConn defense that is ranked 307th in defending the three-point shot. So I think there is an advantage here from a three-point outside the arc perspective with Providence. Now you got to look at Providence. Appears to be unbackable in the market because they're 1-6 straight up, but they're 3-4 ATS in the last 7 games. And 5 out of those games were on the road. Now they're back home. So they've been fighting in a lot of these games, but they're not covering these spreads because they're playing away from their home court. Then you got to look at the pure fade spot here for UConn. They have not covered in 4 straight spots. They're also 0-7 ATS in the last 7 as a favorite. So they've been covering as a dog in a lot of these spots because the books are recognized and they can cash some money with whoever they're playing in the Big East. And now you're seeing a perfect spot here for Providence to take advantage in this spot. Then you have the revenge angle here for Providence as well, right? They lost to UConn in January, 87-84. They're 14.5-point dogs in that situation. Now you're seeing them as a 6.5-point dog in this spot at home. Big line shift from game A to game B. We love to take advantage of this spot, and I think Providence gets it done here, especially when they have, with UConn having Marquette on deck. Potential overlook here with Providence. Give me Providence plus 6.5 as the play. Baby, let's go. All right. Let's get into some ACC action for play number 2. We're going with Clemson versus Virginia in John Paul Jones Arena here in Charlottesville, Virginia. It's 12 p.m. Another early tip-off on this game. And then you look at the statistical analytics with this one. Clemson does have the advantage, right? 16th in offensive efficiency, 28th in defensive efficiency, going against a UVA team that is 88th in offensive efficiency, going against a defense that is 141st in defensive efficiency. Now, the advantage here is the turnover margin with Clemson, right? Clemson's turnover margin is much better than UVA. If you look at the analytics on that one, now you got to look at Clemson, red hot as of late. They have won and covered 5 straight games in 7 out of the last 8. So we have to be riding certain hot teams, especially when it comes late into the season. That is just a program that we have to be learning on this one. Then you got to look on the UVA side. They're 2-5 straight up, 3-4 ATS in the last 4 games. Then you got to look at UVA. They have struggled in line situations like this. They're 1-3 ATS as a single-digit dog this season of more than 5 points. Bad spot for them. On the other side, when we look at Clemson, 11-2 ATS, a single-digit favorite this season. And then Clemson, just the better team all around. UVA has won 4 straight, 9 out of the last 10 versus Clemson. So I think this is going to be a perfect spot for Clemson to get their redemption in this spot because Clemson is statistically the better team. They're the hotter team against a UVA team. The Cavaliers not in a good spot in this one. So we're going to be taking Clemson here, -6.5 as play number 2. All right. Before I get to the last 2 plays, you need to like and subscribe to the GunzPick channel, hit the thumbs up, hit the bell, hit everything to get me in the algorithm, all algorithms that YouTube deems fit. That's how it's done here. I got the dog of the day. I got the play of Saturday coming up here. So do it right now before I give the plays. I'll wait. All right, I'm done on that one. All right, let's get into what I consider my dog of the day for Saturday. Let's go. And I'm playing in the SEC on this one. We have Auburn versus Kentucky in this one in Rupp Arena in Lexington, Kentucky at 1 p.m. It's a lot of early games on these picks here. And what you have here is 2 great offenses going against each other, right? You have Auburn that is ranked number 1 in the country in offensive efficiency going against a Kentucky team that is ranked 6th in offensive efficiency. But on the defensive side, yes, Auburn does have the edge. They are ranked 12th in the country in defensive efficiency going against a Kentucky team that is ranked 61st in defensive efficiency. Then you got to look at Kentucky. Yes, they've been very flat in the last 4 games. About 3 out of those 4 games were on the road. Now they're back home in Rupp Arena. So you have to consider the situation in this one. And when they were in Rupp Arena in that sample size, they beat Vandy by 21. So they are more comfortable in their home court than they are on their road. Then you got to look at Auburn. What a great spot to be fading this Auburn team because they're running red hot. They're coming off a 3-game home stretch. 5 out of the last 7 games, they were at home. So they're not used to being on the road. Now you're playing a ranked team at home, and this is why I think this line is so short. Then you got to look at Auburn on this number. Auburn has not performed well. They're 1-4 ATS as a short favorite of less than 7 points this season. Then you got to look at Kentucky on the other side. 5-1 ATS is a single-digit dog this year and 4-2 straight up in those situations. I think Kentucky could surprise people here against Auburn. And then you got Kentucky has won 3 out of the last 4 games versus Auburn overall. Granted, that is historical value, and you know the one and dones and everything in the roster changes. I throw that to the side, but just look how this Kentucky team has been performing right now. I think they're going to win this game outright, but I'm going to be taking them on the spread to be conservative. Give me Kentucky as my dog of the day, +4.5 as the play, baby. All right. Last play to give out to the people. You know what to do. You need to hit the like button on this video right now if you like the content that's coming out of the channel. Listen, we're 52-32 on the plays on this show. The Breakin Ankle Show. So please like and subscribe to the GunzPick channel. Hit the thumbs up, hit the bell, hit everything to get me in the algorithm, all algorithms YouTube deems fit. And by the way, we're at midnight. So I guess you guys are not going to go and get the deal on Dub Club. If you want to get all my access here into March, go to Dub Club. Click the link in my bio. All right, let's go into my best bet for Saturday. Let's go. All right, we're going into the Big 12 action here with Texas Tech going against Kansas in Allen Fieldhouse in Lawrence, Kansas. A beautiful spot here at 2 p.m. Is going to be the tip-off in this one. And when you look at Texas Tech, strength is their offense all season long. They're 10th in offensive efficiency, 27th in field goal percentage, 41st in offensive rebounding, and they're 39th in field goal percentage overall. I'm sorry, defensively. Then you got to look at Kansas. Defensively, they can match up in this team. Why? Because they're top 5 in the country defensively. They're ranked 5th in defensive efficiency, 9th in defending shots, 68th in defensive rebounding, 27th in block shots. I think from a matchup perspective against a very high volatile and high scoring Texas Tech offense, they're going to have problems versus this Jayhawk defense. Then you got to look at how Kansas has done at home. They're 6-1 straight up in the last 7 home games, and the only home loss that they had was against a very good and a top 5 team in Houston. That was their only loss this season. Then you got to look at Texas Tech. Huge regression spot for them. They're 2-4 ATS in the last 6 games, and both of those ATS wins was as a favorite of more than 9 points. So we have them in a dog situation. We have them trapped here against a Jayhawks team that is very strong at home. So that's why I like this pick so much. Last time Kansas played Texas Tech, they absolutely got dominated. This is going back to last year, right? They lost by 29 points. They were 5.5-point dogs in the situation. Now you're seeing them as a favorite. An unranked favorite, by the way, a team that just got written off from the rankings and everything else, going against a top 10 Texas Tech team, but they're a favorite of 4.5 points. Tells you everything you need to know. We take the unranked favorites over ranked dogs all day. Give me Kansas here at -4.5. Rock Chalk Jayhawk -4.5 as the play, baby. That is my best bet for Saturday. To recap for everybody that just joined the show or gonna join the show, we're gonna be doing Providence +6.5. We're gonna be doing Clemson -6.5. Of course, my dog of the day here at Kentucky +4.5, and of course, my best bet, the Kansas Jayhawks -4.5 as the plays. If you like the content that's coming off this channel, please like and subscribe. And as always, I appreciate all the follows, appreciate all the likes, I appreciate all the engagement that you guys have been doing. You've been absolutely exceptional, and I appreciate like all the support and everything, all positive from you guys. Can I get some negative, guys? I just want to get roasted here and there, but I digress. I love breaking balls. All right, that's gonna do it here for the Breakin show. I will be back for a late night banger show as always, but I need to be at 50 likes. 50 likes on this video if you like the content on this one. I have to up the bar every single time. You guys got me 47 last Saturday. Now you got to get to 50. Now you got to get to 50. If you want another show, I will do a show at 7:30 tomorrow on Saturday with some late night bangers action. If you get me to 50 likes, I'll be on Pub Sports tomorrow, of course, with Dabby Cab and the boys. But let's cash some tickets. Let's dominate the board. And as always, let's keep dancing. Ba-bang!
Daily, no one do it better. Let's keep dancing. Cannon shots fired. Cashing best clips reloaded, never tired. Have ourselves a day, straight up ballin'. Every show lit. You know we all in. Hit the hardwood, buzzers buzz, call it lit. Numbers crunch, strategy so legit. Breaking down plays, not